Now, standing at 6'9", weighing 420 pounds, please welcome to the stage, performing stand-up comedy for the first time, Justin Moreno!
Thank you. All right. How are you guys doing tonight? Woo, yeah, we got a loud crowd. Awesome. So I wanted to talk about dating. I feel like dating, a lot of people think that it's a lot different than how it used to be. We have Tinder and Bumble, but I honestly think not a lot has changed. You see, you gotta view yourself as a pyramid scheme, and you have to have people buy into you. Now let me clarify what I mean. There's a method to selling yourself to someone else. My dad was really good at this. Really good at this. It's actually how he met my mom. They met at a Christmas party, and the first thing he did when he met her was kiss her on the cheek. Oh my goodness, that's right. I can't imagine doing that. Like, holy crap. I can't imagine hugging someone at an office party. He kissed her. And when he told me this, I always thought, you shouldn't do that. But it worked. You see, he excited my mom with that kiss, and she was interested in him. And that is step one. You see, step 2 and 3, step 2 is showing them the benefits, and step 3 is closing the deal. And you see, my dad had this in the bag. This was so simple for him. If he had step 1 down, he had step 2 and 3 down. There was only one thing standing in his way, and that was me. You see, I have a very, very active imagination. And sometimes, and when I say sometimes, I really mean often, I act out these very strange scenarios. And so my dad and mom will be in the bedroom, and I'll be in the living room. And my dad and mom will be talking, and my dad will say, "Hey honey, do you want some coffee?" And she'll say, yes, please. And he starts getting up, he puts on his slippers, and as he's walking towards the bedroom door, he hears, My dad is scared. He looks over at my mom, and she's on her phone because she's already conditioned to my weirdness. And he's thinking to himself, what the hell is that kid doing? Well, I gotta get coffee, so might as well do this. And he starts walking out. He's trying to think of an action plan. All right, what am I gonna do? I'm just not gonna make eye contact with the kid. I am just gonna look at the ground, keep on walking, make the coffee, and go back into the bedroom. And as he's walking closer, he hears, "I killed all your men! It's time for you to come out and face me!" I make my own music, I make my own sound effects. At this point, he's terrified. He just can't believe what's going on out there. And so he gets to the door and he's like, now or never. And he starts rushing towards the kitchen. Okay, gotta make that coffee. All right, but I don't hear him. And he looks up and he sees me, and all I'm doing is, hey there. I'm out of breath from acting out these weird scenarios and making sound effects. And so he starts making the coffee. He's like, all right, I've got a break. Here I go. Starts making the coffee, and then all of a sudden he hears, looks like I'm all out of bullets. Zing! Time to get deadly. My dad is petrified. He's like, oh my God, I gotta finish the coffee. He starts running back to the bedroom. He's like, don't make eye contact. He gets to the bedroom door and stops. And man, that morbid curiosity takes over. And he's like, I just have to see what else is he doing besides making these weird sounds. So he slowly turns around. Justin? And then he looks down and I am on the ground and I'm like, go, save yourself, goddammit! Save yourself! Ah! And he runs into the bedroom, I'm still on the floor, and I roll over and I'm like, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Who can say where the road goes? Where the road goes? Only time. Oh. So it might surprise you that I'm single. But I still know the steps. My dad taught me the steps, and I get them, and it's pretty interesting because there was this one time where I was at a bookstore, and I was looking at records, and there was this very pretty girl looking at records as well, and I was like, man, I want to talk to her. And so as I'm trying to think of something to talk about, she starts talking to me. And I'm like, oh, this is really interesting. This excites me, because this never happens. And so we start talking, and I find out how interesting she is. And so we keep on talking, and I'm like, I have to ask for her number. She asks for my number. This never happens. You can't understand how excited I was. The next day was 4th of July, and we both had separate plans, and so we weren't able to meet up, but we keep on texting back and forth. And I find out she likes movies. Well, guess what? I love movies. I love ribs, and guess what? She loves ribs. I was born on March 9th, 1996 at 3:55 p.m. She was born on July 12th, 1996 at an undisclosed time. The benefits were looking great. And so we keep on texting, and she sends over this text. And she says, hey, do you work? And I reply, well, I used to work at Banana Republic, but because of college, I don't work anymore. She says, oh, well, I work, and I'm actually starting my own business. Would you be interested in joining me? I think we can all agree that's really weird. I have met this girl in person once, and we've been texting to each other for about a day and a half. And she's asking me to help her with her business. And so I say, oh, well, that's really interesting. What is your business? Well, it'd be a lot easier if I told you in person. Well, it'd be a lot easier if you just told me over text. And so I'm able to convince her to tell me. And she says, well, my business is part of another business you might have heard of. Okay, what is that business? It's just a tiny little business called Amway. Now, if no one knows what Amway is, let me put it like this. It's a pyramid scheme. This chick was trying to get me to join her pyramid scheme. She used the steps to literally sell me into a pyramid scheme. It's just ridiculous. Well, that was my stand-up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are interested in the show. I hope I excited you guys. And if you guys want the deal of a lifetime, see me after the show and I'll talk about Amway with you guys. Thank you. Now for Laugh Track and Field.
There's signs. Oh, the people behind you must hate you. but there's signs. This is great. This is 5 years of Laugh Track and Field, and finally we got some signs. How's it going, everybody? See you. Hey, make some noise for Jocelyn doing stand-up for the first time ever. That was so much fun. We really enjoyed it. Make some kind of noise, clap, yell, whatever, if you're seeing Laugh Track and Field for the first time. If this is the first time you've ever seen us. And if you've seen us before, before the same thing? All right, great. Even 50-50. Okay, if you have seen us before, guess what? We got 2 surprises. We got this guy's name's Tommy. We got a guy over here, he goes by Peter. They're the newest members of Laugh Track and Field, and they're going to be joining us tonight, so we have a great time with you. Now, if you haven't seen us, everything else we do from now on it's going to be completely made up. Improvised comedy means we do it here on the spot. So that's going to be short games like Whose Line, so that's going to be a little bit longer. It's all going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a great time with you guys tonight, and all we need for you to do is just to yell at us all the time, give us lots of suggestions, and don't let it ever get quiet. So our first game we're going to get started with is a game, of course, called Dubbing. That's going to be for Hudson, Jake, Maddie, and Tucker. What's going to happen here is Jake is providing a voice for Tucker. Maddie's providing a voice for Hudson. And these two can only act out how they feel. They can't actually use their words. What I need to get us started is some kind of relationship that these two could share.
Inmates.
First suggestion, best suggestion. Take it away, inmates.
I don't like the way you're sharpening that shiv, Jeremy.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you recall this morning in the cafeteria line, you cutting me while we were waiting for beans.
Yeah, but that was metaphorical, and it seems like you're about to cause me bodily harm in an ironic yet poetic fashion.
Yeah, I'm a thoughtful guy. I'm in here for ripping off copyrighted material.
I'm getting kind of nervous. I'm going to somersault right around you just to dodge you.
Like your style.
Midway through, I decided to do a shoulder roll, mix things up.
Shoulder roll, eh? I get you a lot of dates, a lot of friends, a lot of jobs.
In jail? Not really. In life, probably.
Well, let's see if you'll miss that shoulder when I shiv it.
Oh, I dodged! Oh, no, I didn't! I'm getting up. I'm gonna announce it. Getting up.
Shouldn't have cut me on Bean Day. I'm gonna cut you on Bean Day.
You already cut me! More rolls! I don't feel safe, and there's no security around. It's just us two in a maximum security prison. Somehow you got metal.
Yeah, I know a guy.
But, so I gave you the metal, all right? You said I need braces, and I'm handing you more loose metal as we speak. I'm a trusting guy.
Yeah, well, I've always been a fan of metaphors. Get it? Like metaphor?
No, give me a piece of the metal back. Okay, we're gonna play ourselves a game called The Clap. For this game, I need literally everyone but Maddie and Tommy. So, we got ourselves a group of Justin and Eamon, a group of Justin and Tucker, and a group of Peter and Hudson. The way this game is going to work is they're all going to get their own suggestion for a scene. They're each going to start their scene, and at any point I will clap, they will stop, and the next group I point to has to begin their scene with the last line of the scene that just stopped. For instance, if Justin said,
"Oh, the rat!"
and I pointed at this group, "Ow, the rat!" But it's about a circus. They have to justify why there are rats in a circus. Fresh. So, for Justin and Eamon, I need a location. Venezuela. For Peter and Hudson, I need a relationship.
Sorority sisters.
A bond not easily broken. And for Justin and Tucker, I'm gonna need a historical event. Revolution. did. Leave. But stay, we need you here. Take it away, sorority sisters.
Okay, Jenny.
Okay,
Time.
also Jenny.
Well, when you came to House JJ Omega, you knew that we'd all be Jennies.
That is true, except I'm Jenny with an I, and you're Jenny with an I-E.
Don't you? You know that's a shame on my family.
I'm sorry. You are head sorority girl after all, and I'm just new here.
That's right. That's right. Now, let's get our first night started, okay?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, I hope.
Yeah, you hope. So what we got here for the first night, ladies, is a special mix of some tonic and some sewer water.
We've got a special mix of tonic and sewer water for this wound. Treat me with your olden medical ways.
Yes, let me start. Yes, the tonic?
No, doctor! That's for my wound that wouldn't kill me 200 years from now, but the gangrene will set in and I'll probably die in months.
I'm a different type of doctor. I'm a doctor that treats in love. Love heals all wounds.
I see why they want you to be President, General Washington.
Love heals all wounds. But this barrel of money should keep us in bottled water for the next 2 days. I hope you're right. I've been very nervous, laying low like we are. I have too. Economic collapse tends to do that to a family. But you and I can get through this. I'm not sure if we can. I tried to buy some bread today, and they said, "How many horses you got?" That's all I take as currency now. Feast of burden. Listen, 5 years ago, we planted a mango tree. True. In our backyard. True. Smartly. So we should be able to feed ourselves. Giorgio, I don't want to just eat mangoes.
You might have to. You know that? You're used to your big lifestyle where you also have grapes occasionally.
You're used to your big lifestyle where you also have grapes occasionally, but I have to be someone who is modest, but also not modest.
That's the challenge of being first year, isn't it?
And I suppose, but I don't see why they're gonna parade me all around campus for all the boys to see, and I can't even talk to them.
Jenny, you know if you talk to him, we gotta take your name away.
Please.
General Washington, you know if you talk to the British, we'll have to take your name away.
Listen, it's not what it seems like.
Oh, I think it is exactly what it seems like. I think you're intentionally mistreating all of our patients as general and doctor. Are you on the British's side?
How dare you?
I think that's the possessive form of British. I don't really know.
I show my love to this country.
Sure.
And you take it as an insult?
Well,
As if I'm on the other side.
given that love comes in the form of medical malpractice, kind of leaves a man to wonder.
Well, then you can just die because I take my love away from you.
You can just die, because I take my love away from you, and also our 2 water bottles. You took our love away, you took both water bottles, and you took the mango tree. I wanted some mangoes. All you're gonna get is some good views of me down the street.
All you're gonna get is some good views of me down the street. Girl previously known as Jenny.
I can't believe you took my name away.
Well, I saw you in that alley talking to that boy, Gerald.
But we all know Gerald's the hottest one on campus. I could not talk to him.
Gerald will be mine!
Gerald will be mine, and if that means that I have to join the revolution, then so be it. Here's the deal, General Washington. We've got muskets now.
I gave you my love. And now you're gonna give me a bullet in the heart?
I may miss, and then it'll take me 20 minutes to reload.
I dare you to miss.
hold on. So, how's Martha? How are the kids?
They're good. You know, same old. Do you
I
need
think
some
this
help?
is, wow. You're really good at that, George.
I might say that I don't love you, but I love you.
I might say that I don't love you, but I love you. Take a water bottle, you old goon. That's a Venezuelan term.
Where everyone leaves the stage and just makes us do the rest of the show. No, we're gonna play a game called Three-Headed Expert. And that's a game for my friends here, Justin, Tommy, and Pete. And they're all just one person. And they can only talk like this.
Hello, I am one person.
And so, what they need is just some questions to answer, because they're up here revealing themselves for the first time. They're our source of knowledge. So, do we have any questions? Oh, you, sir.
Hello, Anderson McCooper, no relation. What I wanted to know is what you guys think about the rising amounts of snakes in this valley.
Rising amounts of snakes can best be described as dangerous.
You on the end.
Snidely slivers! Where do you get off talking about me and my snakes?
Security, we have a snake.
Oh, you, sir.
Hi, Reginald the Mouse. I don't like snakes. Explain yourself.
Listen, we don't have any relation to snakes.
You kind of in the back there.
Yes, it's me, Gravel Horchata, foreign dignitary. I'm wondering why there are so many snakes coming into my unnamed country.
Snakes are invasive.
Hello, Tom Marvolo Riddle. I'm looking for a snake. It's pretty big. Have you seen it?
You should look at the mirror.
Hi, yes, I am Janice. I own the local pet store. I just sold a giant snake to this guy named Tom. Should I have done that?
Screw you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us tonight at Fayetteville, Arkansas. We're going to have a town hall meeting. So here's what we need. Yeah, thank you. Here's what we need. 4 people are on one side. They've got opinions. These 4 people, they're on another side. They've got other opinions. These people are for whatever this thing is that's dividing our town. These 4 people are very much against it. Here's what we need from you guys. What is the issue that's tearing our town apart? I heard somebody over here. I heard somebody over here. Yeah, hurricanes. This side, very pro-hurricane. No doubt about it. This side, anti-hurricane. They're taking the brave stance. All right.
Tell you, this is a hard one.
Okay, so I hope you guys understand my role here is officially as moderator, and I cannot take sides. There's good people on both sides, and we have to respect them, all right? So if somebody from the pro side wants to tell us why these hurricanes are so good.
I actually do. I come from a dry county. I'm poorly educated, so I don't know what dry county means. I assume it has something to do with everything being so damn dry all the time. So I am very pro-hurricane, as hurricanes bring in lots of water to make things not so dry, I think.
I think you're onto something, yeah. It's a good point you're making.
If
And
only I had some liquid courage to make me realize some more things about water.
points, and look, this county is dry. We'll talk about that in our next town hall meeting, but certainly thank you for putting your word out there about hurricanes.
But you do agree that hurricanes are needed, right?
I can't take sides, okay?
Well, I mean, I can take sides. Reginald T. Tropical Storm here. Of the Eastern Tropical Storm family, of course. For years, we've been the little brother of hurricanes. Yeah. It's true. I've been told I'm not as bad as a hurricane. I can't cause the widespread destruction and sadness as a hurricane. And I'm here to say that makes me feel less than. I say no more hurricanes, just stronger tropical storms.
That's a hard point to refute because
So you're agreeing with me?
certainly not. I do not take sides.
Well, then off your refutal.
Oh, well, I don't have a refutal.
I do.
Thank you.
Hello, you might know me. I'm Barbara Rain. I'm the local meteorologist. And I have to say I'm pro-hurricane because what else am I going to talk about?
You inbred swine!
Hey, tropical storms, she can talk about you.
Huh.
Be diplomatic here. Be good friends.
But they are inbred.
You watch the weather, don't you?
I sure do, every morning.
What do you think about it?
I think...
Do you like that? Do you like what I talk about?
I think you're the best.
What about the
I
subject?
can't say if I like that or not, okay? You're putting me in a weird spot. I like your show.
I'm just asking.
I can say what I don't like, and it's being mind melded and body melded with this man during a particularly bad hurricane. You can see we are against hurricanes. See, I'm fine with his cadence, but his word choice grates on me.
Okay, can I just say this? I'm sure you have plenty of good things to say. The body melding, very clear, cannot be disputed.
Sure.
How do I know about the mind meld? I guess I thought you guys were going to speak at the same time or something.
You don't understand. We talk as we please.
Fair, I suppose. we all do, I guess.
Please, if you don't want to be body meld, don't support hurricanes.
Do you think this is a common problem?
I hope it isn't. Can't do much research, as I'm two bodies and can't sit in a cherry slip.
Maybe perhaps a standing desk?
Are you making fun of us?
I don't mean to. I'm a friend to everybody.
I'm sick of this guy. Let's go.
Wait, do you agree with them?
Do you?
Why don't you go ahead?
Ha! I'm Harley S. Kane, husband to Barbara. And I'd just like to say that all my little water tornadoes I made over the years are much better than your tropical storms, sir. And
Let's not make this a storm measuring contest. We understand.
Okay. And
I think in the bylaws he's officiated, initiated. I don't know words.
I'll initiate anything you need initiated, sir.
Then measure my storm against yours.
Oh, you don't even lack a comparison.
You got this, sweetie.
I think all storms are bad. There, I said it. I maybe I shouldn't have. I've been trying to stay impartial, but I think all storms are bad. I think your storms are bad. I think your storms are bad.
I think you are.
You think my storms are bad? That's what I was going for.
I don't want you to be happy.
Hey,
so
he agrees with us.
no, I don't. Get back over there.
This is impartial. I am going to the state.
What do I do with these bylaws?
I just.
You all know me. I am the Reverend Bartholomew Allen Buckman Chestershire III.
Where's that on the side? We gotta get that up on the side for the next town hall meeting.
He's agreeing.
I'm not agreeing.
He's smiling.
I'm not.
You should agree, because the only water that should come from the skies is the water of the Holy Spirit that rains down. For you will be baptized in the River Jordan, and not Hurricane Jordan.
Hey,
For as it is written in Genesis chapter 52, probably, it is Adam and Eve, not Adam and mind bonded.
We're on your side.
For the Lord God parted the seas to allow dry land to take precedence. I did say dry, and I've got something to mention to you about a wet county later, but we'll talk about that in 2018.
Tell me, Reverend, who gave us the flood?
Let's keep in mind, all of our speakers, this is a state meeting. Let's try to remember separation of church and state. I'm not.
Oh, so you're against
I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
the Word of God?
I think we have time for one more. Is there one more person that wants to come talk?
Oh.
Sorry, you might know, I'm Little Tom the Tornado, there's no Alright, I don't mean to appeal to you guys emotionally and all, but you ever wanted love?
Yes!
You ever just wanted to settle down?
I've always wanted to cast off my worldly bonds.
Get a couple of little cyclones going, send them off to school.
No one knows what you're talking about. No one has little cyclones. What are you talking about?
You have that dream?
No, Tommy Tornado, I don't.
Don't you judge our son.
Alright. You know what? Fine. This meeting is over. I'm going to throw this out to you, the voting town hall members. Look, I hate all of these people. Who thinks, make some noise if you think this side makes some good points? Make some noise if you think maybe this side made some good points.
So if you just so happen to add us on Snapchat, go ahead and send the Laugh Track and Field account a quick old snap right now, and then two of you that do that get to play this next show. But I'll tell you what you're doing. Okay, so you are going to be these guys, kinesthetic bodies. So you guys, one person's going to be Eamon's body, one person's going to be Justin's body, and you guys are going to do something. It's like if I'm controlling Justin, then he has to do whatever I do and try and justify it.
Oh, man. Yep, I'm on Earth.
So we need two audience members to be puppet masters. So whoever sent me an account, it looks like we have. We got a sweet old Chloe. And Alex Larson. Can I get a suggestion for these guys? You want to do a relationship for these two? Any suggestion for a relationship?
Mom and Dad.
Mom?
Haunted house co-workers.
Haunted house co-workers. So you guys both work in a haunted house. Take it away, haunted house co-workers.
It's usually spooky in here, but tonight is extra spooky.
Oh, man. I was about to say, you weren't thinking my moves were spooky enough.
Your moves have scared me since day one.
You know that. Here's the thing. I'm not really doing this.
The floor is sticky with ectoplasm. Oh, I'm stuck. I gotta be honest with you.
Ectoplasm, listen, that might help, because I think my old gym teacher,
I just want to chew your breath.
I think my old gym teacher torches in my body, man. I'm telling you, I'm not controlling my body at all.
Wait a minute. I'm ectoplasmed over here, and all you can talk about is yourself.
Listen,
That makes
don't
me mad.
Don't get any ideas. We're friends here. We're co-workers.
Yeah, we are. I got the paperwork to prove it.
I'm trying to
yellow, orange?
Kabam!
I want my beautiful trick you!
Tricks are the spookiest thing I can think of. I pray every day for you.
Well, guess what? You either give me a trick or a treat.
I got both in these hands.
Okay, well, there's one thing I can do.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna take those treats from your hands.
Please do.
I'm gonna take that trick from your hands.
I'm a little scared now.
Wait! Because I'm a maniac! Yeah.
So now's the time I come down to the front of the stage to just talk about how I'm feeling tonight.
Next, we're going to play a game called Dime Store Novel, which is Justin here will be composing a little tale like you might find in a cheap bookstore with these three as the principal characters. So can I get a title for a low-quality book you might find on a back shelf somewhere?
Dutson eats worms.
Say that last one?
Dutson eats worms.
Dutson eats worms. All right, Dutson eats worms.
October 31st, 2017. Dutson crawled through the house as he was wont to do. He was the man on a mission. Where are the worms? Immediately they set about doing their worm activities as they were wont to do. When Dutson, he laid his hands on the eldest of them named Jeremy.
Jeremy, no. Oh! Hello, Jeremy. I can't see what's happening behind me. You don't want to. You taste good, Jeremy, and that's your name. It is my name.
Jeremy was on vacation with his best friend, Brian. Brian was not as old as Jeremy, but perhaps had a greater imagination.
I think he's gonna just do a lot of things.
The sprightly youthfulness has left your face.
Bryson was able to guess some of the things he was planning to do, including...
He's gonna just chop into you and cook you over a nice skillet. And...
Oh! Now there's two of me.
And it was true. Before Dutton's very eyes. Where once there was Jeremy, now there was Jer and Emmy, and both the worms did wriggle to and fro towards Brian, their dearest and best friend.
We're still attached a little bit. It hurts.
But what's this? Now Dutton takes a bite out of Brian. Brian is not happy to be bitten either, but at least he has a will.
Brian, your will. Read it to me.
Give my dirt to me, not Jeremy.
And scene!
All right, guys. Hi, y'all. It's time that we have a talk. We're going to play a little game called Three Scenes up next. I need a Maddie, and of course I need a Jake, and of course I need a Justin, and guess what? They're all right here. What I need from you guys, of course, is a location that these guys could be. What was that? You back there. Hell? It's hell.
Where we are right now.
Yeah. No. I heard hell and we're taking it. So, you're probably wondering, gee, Tuck, why are you talking to me right now and not just showing me this good old scene? And it's because I need a genre of film from you guys, because these three boys and girl are going to be performing...
You don't have to work right now.
Three different genres of the same scene. So can I get that first genre, please? Horror! I heard horror. Take it away, horror.
Hell is spooky and well maintained.
That's right, I run a tight ship around here. It's me, the devil. I know what some of you are thinking. How do you come to have so many horns on your head?
There's 7 horns.
More than you would think, yes.
It's not symmetrical.
Well, I've got something for you.
Ooh.
It's this big pitchfork, and when you hold the pitchfork, you'll understand what hell's all about.
Oh. I shouldn't have killed that family of 4.
You really should. Now you're here.
Robbery is bad.
It is. It's worse than what he did, actually.
Now I know.
Now look, if you're going to get out of hell, you're only going to be able to do it through one thing. The power of family. If I've learned anything from horror, it's that it overcomes all bonds.
Family does?
Family does.
Well, this is
Jeez.
awkward because
I'm impotent.
All right, we're going to try and recreate that same scene, but I need another genre. Musical. I'm a mean boy, and I heard musical.
Look to your left. Look to your right.
Oh my gosh, hell, it's not a pretty sight.
It's me, the devil. I've come to say that I'm the devil. Now and always.
That is the devil with glee he revels.
the devil.
The devil.
Look at my horns. You, a guy named Levin. You will see they number 7.
That's right. I'm 11. This number is 7. And you.
And me.
And me.
And you. And
Doing a good job with that. All right, last scene. What genre? Wait. Western.
Well, howdy, y'all. Welcome to hell.
You know where I can wet my whistle around here?
It's hell pretty much anywhere. Now, look. Y'all in hell for things y'all did, and you'll know it. So, how about this? Y'all just touch this musket, and you'll have a good idea of why you're here.
Oh, I shouldn't treat those people like that?
No, this is hell. You should.
Well, you know what? What happens in the saloon stays in the saloon.
All right. I'll need Eamon, Tucker, and Tommy. We're going to play a game called Mafia. The way Mafia works is like this. Eamon is the Mafia boss, and he told his goons to knock someone off with a certain item in a certain location. Here's the thing. Eamon's character knows all those 3 things. Eamon himself knows nothing. He can't hear us because he has headphones on. He's listening to music very loudly. What I need from you guys is, I need who did the goons kill? We're gonna go with Santa Claus. With what item? I heard two that I like, and you can vote on it. I heard a piano and a shoe. We're gonna go with shoes. Where did this happen? All right, the Oval Office. All right. Let's begin. So he says to the guy, "That's my sandwich, but that's not my car." You get it? You get the thing?
I don't get it. Oh, hey, what?
See you all.
like to say was, how you doing, boss?
Hey, Cromwell.
That's
Good
me.
to see you keeping my chair warm.
Cromwell, of course, and my sidekick, Oliver.
Oh, sure. Now listen, Cromwell and Oliver, about that guy you bumped off.
Oh!
I hated him. I hated him since day one.
Sure.
I'm happy to see him go.
He said it's pretty cold. What we did to that guy?
Oh, yeah.
I should hope so.
I know that he was dear to you, 8 times dear. But,
I still hated him.
it was, I gotta say, it was very rude of you to do it. But, you know what they say, you gotta go, you gotta go. You know, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
You went to his lair and you bearded him in it.
We sure
That
did.
word does work there.
Well, I gotta say, we slayed him real good.
I sent you guys to kill Santa Claus.
And we did.
You know what? It was a real feat what we did to him, man.
Yeah, I gotta say, we got him real good. Just laced his milk and cookies real well.
You know, they say it takes not having a soul to survive in this business.
Let's just say,
Yeah, right.
let's just say we tied up every loose end.
You killed Santa Claus with a tennis shoe, and I couldn't be more proud of you.
I'll allow it.
Now finish the story.
What is that?
Or just go to the deal.
If we finish telling them about this mission, well, I'm not gonna be the boss, and I wanna be the boss.
Him next?
Good idea. I was gonna. Oh.
Hey, lads, my hands are tensing up. They need a massage.
Oh,
You know
go,
what I'm
go,
saying?
Okay, don't massage those hands, boss. We don't-
Better.
Don't worry, I'll make you
Good work, Ollie.
Bossy's special drink.
Run that by me one more time.
Oh, that is not relevant. I just felt like making you a drink.
Not relevant.
I like a good surprise.
Here, let me get the other hands here.
All right, appreciate it. Slightly longer.
All right, no,
That's the good one.
Well, yeah.
Your hand's
Oh,
shaking
yeah.
a little.
Yeah, well, you know, it's been a little shaky since 2016.
Go right there, Ollie.
No, sorry.
I
your
know, my hands are
your
very
boss,
callous.
It just really takes a lot of work.
Listen, I'm really happy that you decided to send us on this mission because I know previously there have been a lot of busts. Clean.
And yet here we stay, this family.
Hey, you don't feel when I'm going around like this on your hands, that feel on
All right,
your
that's
around?
enough.
All right, okay.
Look, boss, I want you to know,
Take a sip.
we were very resolute in this decision.
You better be. I don't like quitters.
You wouldn't.
You don't get to where I am today, alone in a room with Cromwell and Oliver.
Well, you know, when we did it, I called my wife and said, "Oh, Val, what are you doing?"
Yeah. You really put the seal on Santa Claus.
I don't really know what he was doing there. I think it had something to do with the war on Christmas.
Well, all I can really ask for from you two is total obedience. And that's what I got when you killed Santa Claus in the White House. Specifically, the Oval Office. Give it up one more time for everybody.
We have one more thing for you before we call it a night. We're going to end with some long form. It's going to be a little bit, it's going to be kind of a long, continuous story that we're going to get based on something that you do for us. So here's what we need. We need an audience member who wants to come up on stage, and I'm sure you guys can tell this is a very spooky show. We've been very spooky today, and I hope no one's too scared. We need somebody to come on stage and tell us about a Halloween experience you had. Somebody that had a Halloween story they want to share. What's your story? If you're going to give like an elevator pitch, what happened?
I went to a spook house and I froze in fear because I cried so much.
All right, that sounds good. Come on up. Please come have a seat. We have a chair here for you. What's your name?
Marley.
Nice to meet you, Marley. Marley, we're just going to be asking you some questions. First of all, just go ahead and tell us what happened. Just walk us through it.
I had never been in a spook house before.
Okay.
And I decided, let's go in this spook house. I can totally. And if I needed to leave. I was like, no, man, I'm totally fine. And I kept going, and at the end, there's like a chainsaw, and like we had to like go down a slide. But you had to pass the chainsaw, and I couldn't because I just kind of froze because I was crying because I was scared.
Was the slide supposed to be scary?
No, just a chainsaw.
I do have some questions. I hate to just walk you through what is obviously a traumatic experience, but you did volunteer. So your therapy bill's not on me. Here's what I'm wondering. Could you walk us through what some of the things were that you saw in the haunted house that scared you so much? Just so we have some material to work with.
There was a rabid rabbit. It was really gross and freaky.
Write that down, Rabid rabbit, all right.
There was a goblin in a corner. He was like a statue, but he wasn't a statue. He was alive.
You thought he was a statue?
I thought he was a statue. He
He
wasn't.
kind of went, rah!
Yeah, it was very scary.
As goblins do.
That's
Yeah,
goblins do.
yeah.
Rabid rabbit, goblin in the corner, what else?
Chainsaw dude.
Okay, so who took his mask off? Which?
He was a clown.
That was a clown.
Wait. Were there two separate chainsaws?
No.
So Chainsaw Dude was the slide guy.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just clearing things up.
I think you can refer to him as Chainsaw Dude or Slide Guy. He goes by both, so either one of those things I think is okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we said we had that guy, we had the rabid rabbit and the goblin in the corner,
Yeah.
and it seems like we've also got a clown at some
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Was the clown like it kind of clown, or was it like a little bit? I don't know. What's the clown look like?
I was
There's not a
crying
good
a lot,
clown.
so I couldn't really tell.
Sure.
We can go with it.
Sure.
We can go.
Anybody else? Any other ghouls we should know about?
I have my eyes closed most of the time.
Fair enough.
Who did you go with? My boyfriend at the time. Where was it?
Ooh, at the time, what happened?
I think we know what happened.
We know what happened. The chainsaw man killed him.
No.
Where's the
House. Exeter, Missouri.
Okay.
Where's
Did you-
that?
Did you dress up to go? Like, did you wear a costume?
No.
Is there a difference between a spook house and a spook?
No!
Are y'all just making fun of me? I mean, it's
No. I want to know.
We're taping this!
We really appreciate you, and no one's trying to make fun of
No,
you.
no.
So, anything else like you really think we should know about this?
There was a
story?
hole in the ground.
There's a hole in the
It
ground.
was like 3 stories tall, and there was a hole in the ground in one of the stories.
Okay.
It's really sketchy.
Hey,
Don't
didn't want to
go.
mention that before.
So if you know any lawyers, it's a liability trap waiting to happen. All right, that's good to know. I need a job next year, so it's good to know. All right, anything else?
I think that's it.
Anybody else have any questions? Thank you so much. Give a round of applause.
Oh, excuse me, just taking a sip from this bubbler. Here, you want some pop?
I'll take some pop from you.
All right, watch out for the hoppers. They breathe like hoppers.
That they seem to have done. But anyway, I'm here to make my vengeance.
Your vengeance? I think you mean get your comeuppance.
Okay, this is my first time doing this. You don't need to. This is a one side. Like I stab you and you cry. That's what happens.
You want me to go along with that?
Lacerate him.
I'm not an
He's
English
got a
major.
point.
Like I just.
You don't have to be an English major. You just have to say things correctly. Take a sip from the bubbler. Feel free to budge in line. I won't get mad.
Okay. Anyway, 16 years ago, you.
I think you mean a fortnight in years and 1 year. I'm listening. My ears are open.
Your company, sir,
Yep.
caused the death of my wife in one of your 3-story spook houses.
Do tell.
Hey, should I hop in that hole? I guess might. Liability on me.
I needed another sip of pop to get me going for this conversation.
So,
I'll call it what I want. We're in my haunted house.
Okay, the clown makeup's really convincing. I just wanted to. Okay, all right, Johnny, take off the mask. It's funny. Ha ha ha. Okay.
Johnny, not here.
Okay, but like for real, Johnny, let's just take off that mask, really.
Hey man, sorry, I had to go to the bathroom.
Johnny.
Johnny can't see me!
You see this clown, Louis?
No, but I feel a delightful breeze. That breeze smells real good.
It smells like carnivalman.
Would you like some treats?
Oh, no.
You sure wouldn't what?
Johnny, when we came to this abandoned circus, really didn't expect there to be a big old clown ghost right by you, but here we are.
Johnny's looking quite appetizing.
Oh. So, just to be clear, you're gonna eat him and not me.
Look at me in the eyes. Also, I'm not gonna eat anyone.
You. Oh, you're not gonna eat. No, John. I need you closer to him and like maybe acting as a barrier.
What's up?
A barrier.
Who now?
Like, so that he can't move closer to me is all.
Who?
You know, the clown in the room right now.
The what now?
Johnny!
What?
Now be nice to Johnny. He's not doing anything. It's me.
Oh, so you admit you're a jerk.
Listen, I thought we'd have a fun friend night in the cornfield. All right?
Yeah, that cornfield circus that we love. It's boring in Iowa.
I sense some tension between you two.
Well, then why don't you let us work that out, maybe?
My shoulders feel tense. Ooh, now they don't.
All right, and you just stay really still, okay? The makeup's gonna make you look scary. When the kids come around, they'll think you're a statue and you jump out at them, okay? You do that, but that's not a scary pose. Okay, you have to look like a dog.
Daddy, I'm excited for the scary house!
Oh, kids, you shut up.
Just do it just right.
All right, kids.
Look at that statue,
Oh,
Dad!
look at this! The statues are coming alive!
Look at it, Dad! That's not scary! I want my money back!
This is gonna be great!
I worked 40 hours this week for this! I got a union job to pay for this haunted house!
Roar! Until the statue's alive!
Come on, Disney World's scarier than that!
In the 1800s, where we have Disney World, I like to send my kids to the textile factory.
Okay, good, no. Come on, come alive. Just scare the kids, okay?
So, I mean, okay, I didn't go to middle school, but they don't have to rub it in on me. Like, I just want to kill a guy.
It's me, the clown. Here's the deal. I died as a clown. I hate being a clown. My true passion is therapy. Sorry, I'm just getting my hand of walking. Oh! Here's the deal. I've been working 80 hours a week in the textile factory, and here's the deal. Child labor laws haven't been passed yet. And I'm working my behind off, and my boss is breathing down my neck, and I come in here and the statue only scares the boss. Oh, that gets me heated under my blue bonnet.
You're still on the premises, I view. I was just packing my belongings.
Yeah. You need to because I'm gonna get you with a small sword.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let me lace this package with string.
It's me, your wife, who jumped down a hole.
Hey, wait a minute. I've heard about you.
Hey, what's up?
Do you know
See
this
you
man?
again.
Here's the voice in my head that told me to jump down that hole.
I was going to give you this. It's either a gift or a present. You decide.
An engagement ring.
Yes.
To my wife?
Correct. You thought she was dead, so I
And it
moved
shocks
in.
me when I put it on. A trick and treat.
relationship problems with Johnny here started, when we started dating. I think we both rushed into it. I got pregnant really young. And he always wants to go to cornfields in Iowa.
What do you think draws him to the cornfields in Iowa?
I think it has something to do with the fact that his dad worked on cornfields and, maybe has daddy issues.
Can we stop talking to yourself and watch Wheel of Fortune? The second thing to do in Iowa.
This is the problem when you're invisible.
What? I'm right here.
Open up to him. Pretend you're talking to me.
Johnny. Ooh. I want to have another kid.
I do also?
Parking, speak more.
I want to have a kid, and I want to leave Iowa.
Ooh, Iowa's a deal breaker.
This isn't working, Mr. Clown. I mean, Johnny.
Is that how you see me?
Yeah, you're just a big old clown.
A big old clown that gave you a baby.
Yeah, just what I wanted for prom.
All right, where are my child workers? Get in here. Child worker, number 1 and number 2. Now, I know the textile business is very, very hard, but I think you boys have a bright future, seeing as you're 4 and you're less than 4. Yes, hello?
Hi, I heard you're giving out jobs. I lost my last one at the spook house.
It's the 1800s, we can say that.
I'm willing to do whatever. It's just, if I need a job, I need to pay for my kids' education.
I like that the cigarette smoke rises and doesn't give me black lung yet.
All right, you can have a great day at work.
All right, I can give you a job. Do you know anything about textiles or what those are?
Not a clue.
Well, then this is the job for you.
Eggs are in. Do I get down with the kids?
Hey, get in line, buddy. I'm making bread here.
You want me to make these textiles?
I need you to make as many textiles as your little frail boy fingers can make.
Oh, do you want me to reach into tight machinery that could possibly cause my hand to get stuck in and pause?
Absolutely. Keep doing that. Just put them in there where all the gears are grinding. Thank you.
All right.
Yes. You seem to be.
They're stuck this way now!
That's because you got a nice silken sheen all the way up to here.
But it's really soft.
It is.
And as a tactile kid, I'm enjoying it.
That's like velvet.
Children, it's been 3 weeks since you've come home.
Well, Dad, if you weren't so busy in debtor's prison.
You know, Mr. Brock-Cola, I really appreciate that your children have such soft arms and not in a weird way.
Thank you. And say my last name again.
Okay, Mr. Brock-Cola.
One more time.
Oh, Mr. Brock-Cola.
I hope they never invent a soda that sounds like that.
I hope they do. It's wonderful.
Will somebody fix my arms?
Okay, this might hurt a lot.
It already does.
Whoa! Hey!
Yeah, my mind words have been troubling me for a while now, but I knew it was time to make my move.
I'm kind of into the clown therapist. Might try for a little clown.
Here's the deal. Those aren't my only 2 kids. I have an entire orphanage full of vagrant children willing to put their hands in industrial machinery.
Listen, boinkers. I really like how masculine that name. Oh,
Why are you locking the bedroom door?
I need to watch Grey's Anatomy really quick. The hospital's on fire or something.
Well, I can watch too.
No, this this is something I need to do by myself. I need to watch Meredith Grey overcome a character arc that troubles me deeply.
We made a door out of cornhusk. You can't keep me out. You're looking at my eyes the entire time.
Oh my! You haven't understood since Christina Yang left!
I don't know what you mean.
It's because you're too busy shucking corn instead of shucking me.
We hope you've had a good time with us tonight. We love doing these shows, and we love so much for all of you guys that come out all the time. Thank you so much. Our next show is going to be November 3rd. Same time, same place.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Come back on stage. We'll sing for you that day. It's going to be great. We won't even make fun of your use of the word spookhouse. Hey, thank you guys so much again for coming. I hope you guys have a great night. We'll see you next month. I'm Justin.
I'm Tucker.
I'm Jake.
I'm Justin.
I'm Hutz.
I'm Tom. I'm Peter.
I'm Maddie.
I'm Eamon.
We're Loud Track and Field. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
This is scary. Break it down. I was working on my house door, and I heard a knock on my bedroom door. Opened it up, and to my surprise, standing there with glowing eyes. Says to all my son, you will be a man. What's a nice good time to join the Wolfing Clan? Tomorrow you will stand at the beamer and pray. Tonight let's gaze at the moon and day. The wolf will get slugs, slightly scary. Once we come in, maybe coming in. The wolf will get slugs, slightly scary. Once we come in, maybe coming in. All right, that was great.